Hello, my friends. It's Sher with Share Peace and Love. How are you this evening? Welcome. If you are new here, I'm happy you're here. I I have I have thumbs up and I see people, but I don't see people. Interesting. Okay, so I'm happy to have you here tonight. I did upload uh, some member videos, short and sweet. Hi, Purple. How are you? And I'm just getting started. I light some Palo Santo. I think yeah, I have a candle too. How's your day going? I am well. It's really, earlier today, it was so beautiful here. The weather was just beyond fantastic. The wind was blowing and it was just, I think I made a video on it. I called it God's Playground. Hi, Sonia. Nice to have you here. Uh, Welcome if you're new here. It's great to be here. My name is Sher. I am an intuitive and I receive messages in a variety of ways, shapes, and forms. And so that's my story. I've been silly today. I've had a great day. I've just had a lot of fun, you know. Sometimes you just have a lot of fun. So good, good. I think I might be tied to the wind because you guys, those of you that have been in my chat, you know I am not a morning person. Definitely not a morning person. And so this morning at like 8:30, I pop out of the bed and I'm like, first of all, when I pop out of bed, I'm like, who is this? You know, I was like, it can't be me. It's 8:30 in the morning, right? Hi, hello, Venus. I was like, it's too early for this. I don't get up at this hour. But I was awake. I was like, what happened? You know, I was like awake. So I got up and I went to make the guy's coffee next door, and then I couldn't find the coffee guys. So I gave a stranger a banana and a cup of coffee. And I went out for this fabulous, great, beautiful walk in nature. Got so grounded. Okay, remember last week when I was telling you guys, I kept hearing that song, No Signal in the House, or nothing, no signal in the house is what it was, right? That was God talking to me. Because today, he does tell me occasionally I don't get the messages. Today, he was like, it kicked in, and I went, oh, that was for me. Yeah. Yeah. See what happens when you're psychic or intuitive? Sometimes you don't even get your own messages. Okay. I don't know, Emika. We'll pull a card and look. I'm just setting up here, lighting the Palo Santo, clearing the energy, and just loving life. One of my friends today told me, he's like, you've kind of become a fixture, and I like it, but you scare the heck out of me, or you make me uncomfortable because of my gifts. You know, it's so funny. So I got tickled. I was like, really? No, no, I'm not scary. I tell people that I am not scary. So anyway, the no signal in the house message was for me. And so I was like, okay, well, Share, get your signal bank. And I did. I went out, I saw the goose, I made a video for you guys. And I was looking for the otter. He was not out today. I saw two bunny rabbits. I saw a cat too. Kind of worried about the cat. It's a beautiful cat. I'm like, what are you doing out in this cold? Oh my goodness. Okay, Purple said, when I watch your live, it reminds me I need to buy Palo Santo soon. Yes, I'm a reminder for you, for all people, right? We'll ring the bell, I'll say a prayer, and we'll start. Now, it's a readings today or by donation, but we can talk about spiritual things. I have some fun things to bring up. And of course, you guys know me, messages will come through. That's how it always works. All right. What's yours, please? I do like that. I want singing bowls, and I have to make a wish list or something. So I have these really cool. I have these cool motivation manifesto cards, and so I'm gonna pull one out while we're waiting for people to book readings. The readings today are by donation only. I may come back on later and do some free ones. This is a really cool deck. It's by Brendan Richard. Richard. Anyway, I'm going to pull one of these cards out. They're on manifesting, so I thought this would be really good for us. Just going to cut the deck here and see what we have. I'll do it right side up. Okay. Oh, I like this. Okay. So it says, let us believe faithfully that our dreams are worthy of any struggle and that it is our time to find ourselves and rise to glory. So I like that. I was like, oh, okay. So our dreams are worthy of the struggle. So we just got to keep going, keep being worthy, right? Keep on going towards the dreams. I got to stay out of the thrift store. I always find the most interesting cards. So we got these new cards. I even found like Kama Sutra cards. They cannot sell those there. Okay, so there were pictures. Okay, so now I have this mindfulness card thing, and I apologize. I'm really silly today. Oh, I forgot it has. We're big time. It has tabs. Okay, so we have rest and balance, curiosity and joy, insight and awareness, and kindness. Which category should we go with? Hi, Corey. I think we should let's go with curiosity and joy. I'll pull a card out of there. Yes, they were the explicit cards. Hold on. I'll tell you the name of them. I was like, wow. I really found this in the thrift store too. It's the Kama Sutra seduction deck. Okay. And wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, and it's got pictures. Some very explicit pictures. So we'll just put this over here. I don't want to upset you too. Okay, so we are picking from the curiosity and joy category. All right, let's see what this says. It says, I don't know what this says actually. It says the what over the why. Okay, the what over the why. What the heck is that, right? Okay, so let's find out. It says, when it comes to working with thoughts and emotions, it is important to know what is happening before you try to understand why it is happening. Yeah, I understand that. There are many reasons why certain thought patterns arise, but if you can't see them clearly, then you can't start to work with them. Take an afternoon, make it a priority to clearly identify what categories of thoughts and emotions arise in your mind. For example, planning, worrying, excitement, etc. Notice the categories that come up frequently. Knowing that you're worrying and developing healthy practices to address the thought pattern is more important than fixating on what you're worrying about. Okay, so basically, just think about what you're dealing with and not why. You don't have to have a reason, because often in life, we don't have a reason. You went like in a bad relationship where it's all going to hell in a handbasket, and you want to go, why? Why is this happening? You don't have time for that. What am I dealing with right now is the question. What am I dealing with right this minute? Okay, let's see. Let's do one on kindness. General, yes, Corey. I'm doing donation only readings, but I'll probably open it up here in a little bit for free. But right now, I'm just doing donation only, and we're doing spiritual chatter. So if you have a spiritual question, are you, like you think you're losing your mind or something because you're having a spiritual awakening, Feel free to ask those questions. Or if you have a question for the reader, me, feel free to ask that, and I will do my very best to answer you as truthfully and honestly as I can. All right. So now we have picked the category of kindness. Let's see what we have on kindness. Kindness, the internet of people. No, no. Zap kindness. We'll go with zap kindness. Okay, combining mindful practice with playfulness not only allows us to train ourselves to develop lovely qualities, it's also great fun. So, next time you're walking around town or just going about your day to day business, see what happens if you send everyone you see good wishes by thinking to yourself, may you be well, or I hope you're having an amazing day. Zapping everyone and everything around you with kindness as you go about your day will fill you with joy and appreciation. Okay, so I kind of it's called the mindfulness cards, um, but I do have crazy prophetic dreams, especially if I dream about snakes. These are called the mindfulness cards, simple practices for everyday life. I like the Zap Kindness one because it's, I do that when I'm in public. I'm like, hi. And they're like this. Who's that crazy one? The deck was from, hi, one of a kind Paris. Please post your question. Hi, Lucy Wood. Yeah, my dreams. Okay, here's something. Hi, MS Carth. Here's an example. My dreams are if I dream about snakes, the number of snakes is usually the number of problems I'm dealing with. Okay. Hi, Paris. Will you post your question, please, ma'am? And if I dream about fish, that means money is coming towards me. Like when my mom was alive, I would call her if I dream about fish and tell her I dream about fish, and then she would run to the casino and she would win a lot of money. Who are feds trying to? Okay, wait. Okay, I kind of got that. Why are they trying to? I understand that. Let's just, I can pull a card if you want me to do that, one of a kind, Paris. Okay. I kind of saw the message. Hi, Karen. Thank you guys for your patience and kindness. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I always go to the next, after this, we'll do letters. I got a letter deck. All right. Hi, Spoonie Noms. Let's pull some cards and see what we can tell one of a kind Paris. MSR. Oh, nice. You referred me. I love that. Okay. You're right. Thereafter, the Hierophant would be God energy, or it can also be legal energy. So yes, um, they're they're there. Okay. I heard the weirdest thing, something to do with a past lover, and on the bottom of the deck, there's a past lover. There's a lover card in reverse. Okay. Uh, a celebration of some sort. Okay. What is Yes, fish are always money for me. Welcome, K Run's friend. I will I'll look, but right now we're doing it by donation only. Okay, so what do we have for one of a kind Paris regarding her situation? Okay, it feels like this involves some kind of past relationship. There's some fast moving energy around this with the chariot. Okay, I think you're already aware of that. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. So this feels what the impression I get overall is it's wrapped around another relationship. There's some kind of connection with someone else. It does feel like I want to say I heard the word dismissal, like the this well the wheel turns around, so the wheel is good luck. Okay, what else? Bear with me. I'm trying to read my way through this. Why, Father? Something to do with money. Ace of Pentacles are in reverse. Okay, it has to do with the money. Okay, what else? Hi, Sammy. Hi, Debbie. Okay, money and betrayal. Okay. I think I can tell you what I can kind of tell you is yes, there is some kind of government officials around. In the past, this person had a relationship with somebody that they celebrated. They had a good time with it, but it involved money and betrayal. That's all of this is regarding money and betrayal. Now it is coming around. It is changing. Okay, the luck is turning around. This person is going to want to keep a distance from this in any way, shape, and form possible. It would be very easy to be wrapped up into this. That is the message I have for you. I hope it helps. One of a kind Paris. Wow, I like it. Perfect. Okay. Hi, Natalie. It's great to see you here. Okay. Okay, so I hope that helps. Karen, oh wow, let's do it. Oh, thank you, Karen. That's so sweet. Thank you, one of a kind Paris. I hope that helped. I can definitely see where you're concerned. It does. It is something to do with money, though. Definitely money and old relationship. It feels like. Oh, and betrayal. Yeah, betrayal. Somebody tried to. Somebody stabbed him in the back. Betrayal. I feel like I'm getting stabbed in the back. Sorry, I hope that helps. Hi, RPD. Hi, David. Hi, Karen. For your friend. Oh, okay. Let's see what we have for your friend. Okay. Let's see what we had for your friend in general. Oh, Karen, you're so sweet. I'm so bad about this. I try to, like, sometimes I have to do donations only. Um, okay, let's see. We had one of a kind Paris. And then Karen's friend wanted a general. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. It's great to have you. Yeah, my dreams are now there's a difference. I want you guys to know there's a difference. Let's see for Karen's friend that wanted the general. I need the name. I want to see their name. I like the name. The name always stands out to me. MS Carr. MS Carr. Okay. What do we have for MS Carr at this time, Father? What do we have? Oh, a card fell out. Okay, worry about money at this time. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What do we have for MS Carr at this time, Father? Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's God energy in and around you. It does feel like there was a word about money, about survival. I think that this is going to shift or change. Um, what else do we have? I need a different deck for MS card messages. Oh, clarifying life situations. Hi, Purple. Uh, 1 second, Purple. I'll be right with you. Okay, as long as she tells me she's in the chat, I'll be happy to. Okay, what do we have for Emma's card? Pathfinder. Okay, trust your compass. Okay, so there may be something here about am I on the right path? They're saying trust your compass. It may be something where you were recently redirected in your path, is what it feels like. Okay, yeah, I feel like it was spirit led. You got higher wisdom. Higher wisdom. It is spirit led. You're linked to the divine. Now all of a sudden you're manifesting some new things. You're learning that happiness is simple. It's like in the little things, in the journey, in the joy, the meadow of moments. Okay, you're investing in yourself too. It's about time, is what I heard. Thrive and believe. This is the planning phase. This is where it all starts. God gave you a gift. They gave you clarity. I feel like you had a conversation with the spiritual retreat. I feel like you had a conversation with the divine. Uh, your eyes were open. You got out of fantasy land. You started taking care of yourself. You realized the things that were being hidden from you, and now you've been given this opportunity where you're protected. You just need to give up the need to control and the need to know how it all works out. The universe is telling you to charge ahead. There will be more adventures. There will be balance and harmony, and you will be in divine flow. It's going to take a minute though, but you're going to get there. And you have a really great friend. I love that. Okay. Purple says, "Hey, Sher, can we do a general reading on my friend Sophie? I referred her to your channel and she is now in the chat." Hi, Sophie. Yes, great. I can read for you. We'll do a general for you and see what we have. Natalie, thank you for being on the ball. Lucy Woo, it's great to see you. Debbie Cox, I hope family life is getting better. Um, if you have a question, MS Car, you have a really good friend. They have full. Let me know. All right, what do we have for Sophia, Father? Messages for Sophia. Oh, okay. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those interesting nights. Messages for Sophia at this time, please, Father. Messages for Sophia. What does Sophia need to know at this time? Okay, all right. Okay, so I don't know why I'm getting this, Sophia, but okay, first I heard you got a friend, okay? Then I heard you got a friend in Jesus. Then I heard you got a friend in me. I see this Knight of Cups energy coming in, okay? Like this person wants to be your friend. They have temperance. They're balanced, okay? And all right, what else? There's a whole bunch of cards here, so let's see what we're looking at, Sophia. It is never dull here, David. You're right. Thank you for your nice comments. Jax, hi. Okay, let's see. Woo, we got some heavy hitters. Wow, Sophia, what have you been doing? Okay, somebody tried to empty your cup out. You depleted your own cup. You haven't been taking very good care of yourself. Okay, so you hermited, but you were closing off a cycle. To be fair to you, you were closing off a cycle with the World card here. Feels like something to do with a lover. Want to be your lover? Okay, I'm really silly tonight. So bear with me. Okay, so it feels like this cycle you closed it off. You closed it off, and then you went into hermiting. This person tended to like make you lose your connection. Okay, well, okay. I'm having fun. Okay, so you got the hangman here, and you got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so now you're leaving that, you're pulling away from that energy, and it's like the universe is telling you that you have options. The past energy where you closed that cycle off, it was not calm water, it was not connected, it was not receptive. It was kind of, it had horns, okay? And there was some sneakiness. You were shooting for Ten of Pentacles, you wanted the Ten of Pentacles. You Now you are getting there. You're in, you have the card of the hangman. I think you're going forward because you can see that you have options. I also think that you realize somewhere in this that you had friends. You have temperance. What else do we need to know for Sophie at this time? Five of Wands. There have been people in the past that wanted to fight you and win at all costs. Here's the thing. I feel like you're much protected. You are. Five of Cups. You're filling your own cups. You're not focusing on anything negative of any sort. You are trying to go towards the sun. There's a lot in your way, but it's going to be okay. Quit focusing on the past. That person was not for your highest and best range. Now, what now? Now it's like a reset to get out of your own way in emotions and stuff, but to go forward. And God's going to give you what you need. Start by filling your cup first. your cup is a little depleted, and then start being kind to yourself. You don't talk to yourself very nice all the time, and you need to learn to talk nicer to yourself. I feel like this is going to be a journey or an adventure in self growth, self care, and also like releasing things that are physically hurting you to hang on to them. You need to let them go. They can be quite dangerous health wise. The stress is getting to you, I think. That's what I have for you. Release, release, release. I hope it helps. Whew. Wow. Okay, my energy is a little off the chain tonight because I had that thing where God and I had this conversation, and He said, He said, no signal in the house. And I was like, well, how do I get my signal? And of course, I got my signal. Okay. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Sophia. You're welcome. That is God in action. You're welcome. You are on a new path, though. You are right where you're supposed to be. Self love is very tough, but very worth it. I promise you. I took a nap in the middle of the day. It felt fabulous. I bought these $4 earrings from Arc. They're wonderful. Okay. Good. I'm so glad, Sophie. Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. Okay, let's read Paris's note. This is going to be one of them interesting nights. I will get to the free readings eventually, I promise you. I just have to pay my bills, and web hosting is coming up right now. So you guys know I love you, and I try to do everything I can to support this channel. I am so glad you're relieved, Sophie. Uh, naps are fabulous. Oh, my beautiful Jax. Yes. Okay, I have to read for Paris first. She gave a donation, and then I'll read for you, Jax. I'm not worried about you. Okay, because you always donate to me, and I really appreciate your kindness. I prefer Cash App over YouTube because they take so much, but I love what you do, and I'm not worried. You've donated more than enough in the past. Okay, one of a kind says, who is Feds going to incarcerate? Cather, I told the Feds they were trying. Some people, okay, and she tapped my phone. Okay. Oh, Lord, I really don't. I'm going to do this. Two things. We're going to say, is it the first one or the second one? How's that? Is it K? Oh my goodness, you guys put me in crazy spots. Is it K? K was supposed to be the stability. Okay. Is it T? Yeah, T. T. K shows up as stability. T shows up as walking away. K shows up as 4 wands on the sideways, like actually trying to be okay. And T shows up as see ya, wouldn't want to be here. Okay, I hope that helps. This is a little beyond my wheelhouse here. I definitely, yeah, think you are good going with the Feds and all. Wow. Here's the crazy thing: you're going to be fine because you have 6 of Wands victory at the bottom of the deck. What you were focused on loss in the past, but you got over it. Somebody needed to win. Somebody just wanted. Somebody betrayed you. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. But you're according to this, you get victory. Okay. I hope it helps. I'm sorry you're in such a bad situation. Did not see that. Okay. Welcome. Let's see. Bear with me. I'm catching up on the notes. Okay. Jax. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let me do Jax real quick. Jax, there are a few people in the chat. I just really want to take a minute and honor and pay gratitude and respect to. Purple, I'm going to add you to the list. Jax, Natalie, Shayla Kelly, Darlene Lisa, Patricia, her daughter, Iris. Oh my God, I'm sure I'm going to leave some people out. Holly, all Moonlight, Julianne, Jax, a lot of you go above and beyond to support my channel. And I just want to tell you that I so appreciate you. A lot of you give in time and love and energy. And I just I just want to tell you how grateful I am. Thank you. All right. Uh, well, look, Canoe. All right. So let's see what we have for Jax. Oh, I'm going to use, oh, we have the tarot. Okay, for Jax. Let me shuffle real good. I'm going to burn Palo Santo here real quick. We have a lot of people in this chat. It's not your energy. Canoe, it's not your energy. It's somebody else's energy. You picked up on another energy somewhere. You did. I feel it. It's not yours. TB, thank you. I think you gave me a donation yesterday. If I didn't read for you, I apologize. I'll definitely read for you today. Father, what do we have for Jax at this time? For Jax? Yeah, I'm curious, Jax. Okay, justice, but not justice in a good way. Okay, what's that? What the heck? Okay, hold on. Bear with me, guys. Okay, what do we have for Jax? Sorry. Okay, tell me. Bear with me. Of course. No. Okay. I did read for ECB. Okay. I never know in this chat. Okay. So Jax, I'm doing, okay. So uh, it's going to be, it sounds weird, Jax, but I feel like you're dealing with a very strong energy that is like a person that doesn't let go of things. Wow. What else for Jax? I'm trying to figure this out. It feels different. I may pull a different deck. Okay. All right. I just heard two sides of the same coin or something. Okay, so this is really, we're just going to take a little bit of time and then I'm going to pull a different deck here. So I have justice. Okay, not in a good way, like in a dark way, like you got justice but you didn't win. Okay, I think this had to do with that person. Um, wow, and it feels like this person kind of enjoyed that. Okay, um, their focus is on money, and they are, you're balanced and you're going on about your life, but it feels like they've still held on to residual energy. I have the Page of Swords in a negative way, the Eight of Swords in a negative way, and okay, and then the Two of Wands is in a positive way, like pulling yourself up out of a hole. Okay, and then loss in a positive way. Okay, so like this. Okay, it's telling a story. I get it. Okay. Uh, Okay, so this is what I'm seeing, Jax. Okay, so this is telling all the things that happened, everything that got thrown off. Now you're pulling yourself up out of this hole. Okay, I like that. And you're not focusing on the loss anymore. This is the good side of the loss. Like we're done, we're past it. I feel like you're striving to get back into balance. Okay. Um, the person that you're dealing with is probably not in a good mood. I feel like they don't like having to face their truths or face like their truths. And because this is the weirdest rejects, it feels like the light was taken away from them. They became the star in the dark. Okay, okay, because they felt like it was more Lord, it feels like it was more passionate, like I need to win. Look, I need to win. And there was deception. But here's the thing, this is a crazy read. You're the high priestess, okay? The wheel turned in a bad way, but it's going to turn around. Now you're trying to figure out your plans for the future. The deception is done. Moving forward, like knocking off the bad stuff, facing the truth in a good way. Wow. Did that help any? Because I am like, this okay, this person is a little off the chain. Rose quartz, you're absolutely right. Let me get some quartz. Oh man. Okay. Bear with me. Thank you, David. Okay. This is kind of what I'm seeing, Jax. They're a little, you know, uh, different. We'll say different. I don't want to put a label. And I feel like you went through this crazy battle, and it is a resetting, but it took a toll. And but it feels like you're past it. Just residual leftover energy from it. Yeah. And then the last card that I saw, Jax, was whew, strength. The divine giving you strength. Wow. That was a little bit much. You are okay. Yes. Oh, I know the message. I know what it is. Your light irritates their demons. Absolutely. Yes. When I said that, look at this hangman. Yes. Yeah, and you had to look at, oh my goodness, you had to stand up for yourself. And this is like breaking their heart. They're mad. That they're mad you stood up for yourself. Wow. Wow. And it feels like an emperor did step in and assist. Mm. I hope that helps, Jack. I feel like that was a little crazy. But yes, it is when you are walking in the light, guys, your light will irritate some people's demons. Uh, sure. Private readings are you can do a question reading, like a one or two question reading. Those are around $10 or $12 a question. I can't remember. It's on my site. I respond to those by email. My small reads are 50, and my bigger ones are 100. So, and usually, you don't have to whatever works for you. Okay, I hope it helps. Hi, Grace. Sure. Everybody wants too much from you. Let me talk to Danielle here. Okay, Grace, bear with me just a second. Okay, that's perfect. Uh, okay, I was like, yeah, I had to get my quartz and rose out. I think it's okay now, but man, you just wanted confirmation, didn't you? Ooh, okay, all right. Let me see. I need to talk to Danielle. Okay. Danielle said, having a really rough night. I know what you said, everything is going to be wonderful for me, but tonight I feel like everything is against me right now. Everyone wants too much from me. Okay, so Danielle, this is where we're going to start. We're going to start with something called boundaries, okay? Put your boundaries up. First of all, just back away from everything and everybody. I'm going to tell you a phrase that's going to help you, Danielle. I want you to remember this phrase. Does it have to be fixed today? You're welcome, Jax. Uh, my pleasure, always. Does it have to be fixed right now? Does it have to be fixed by me? Okay, so it feels like you're feeling very overwhelmed due to a lot of people around you that have decided to take advantage of your good nature. Do I think it's going to change? Yes, absolutely. So, what do we need to tell? What is it Michelle needs to know at this time? this. Okay, you are okay. So you got like some of the best cards, Michelle. Okay, you got okay. So the first message that you got, Michelle, is trust. This is trust in the divine. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, and then the next one was focus. Okay, so trust and focus, and then the third one is protection. So your message here is trust the divine, focus on what really needs to be done right here, right now, at this minute. Know that you carry a level of protection from the divine and ground yourself. Okay. Also, it's crazy. Give yourself time. Let some things go. It will be a relief. If you have a soulmate, let them help you. I feel like they're divine. They will help you. Okay. Move forward in courage. Back away. Yes, I mean you. Daniela. Danny. Danny. Yes. These are messages for you. Oh, Lucy. That's so sweet. Gotcha. I'll read it. Okay. Thank you, Lucy. Okay. So that's the message. Okay. Trust, focus, know you have protection and ground. You don't have to fix everything today. Back away from everything and everybody and give yourself a chance to breathe. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me see where we're going next. Thank you. Let's see. Let me do Grace and then I will do Lucy. Okay. Also, Daniela, Danny, start knowing that you're gonna be okay. You got to start seeing yourself as okay. If you continue to see yourself as not okay, it won't be good. Okay, let's see. Of course, you can ask a question. Let's see what Grace's question is. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. I'm doing well a little bit. Thank you, Jax. Hi, Social Rose. ICE. Finally got that right. Grace says, I am going to custody hearing next week. My lawyers want me to put an offer, and it's to my ex this week. I'm not convinced of the offer they wrote up for my ex, and I'm sure my ex won't take the offer. Will my ex take the offer I give him, or will the judge make the final decision at the outcome of the hearing? All right, let's see what we have for Grace, and then we'll move to Lucy, who made a donation. Thank you. Okay, and Grace is feeling stuck and has hit a wall mentally. First, Father, why am I holding these cards? For a reason, okay? Guides, okay, so listen to the direction of what you feel, okay? What else, okay? Hold on. What do we have for Grace at this time, please, Father? For Grace, number one, will he take that offer? Oh, hold on, I gotta get my other cards. I need my purple cards. I gotta find them. Hold on. They're here somewhere. They're there. How come time goes so fast on this channel? Hi, Magic. Bear with me. Oh, you're welcome, Danny. Okay. Let's see what we have for Grace. Okay, number one, will they take the offer, Lord? Will you take the offer? Is this Grace? More cards, please, Father. Clarification. No, I think you're telling it exactly. Okay, I think you need to ask what you want. Okay, bear with me, guys. Okay. Okay, I think if you want the relocation, you should go ahead and put it in the agreement. The first thing I got is listen to your guides. I think you are already listening to your guides, and I'll tell you why. Um, I got the King of Cups. I think that your ex is the King of Cups, okay? You fell on top of the King of Cups, the High Priestess. And you fell on top of him in reverse, like you know who this person is, okay? Next to that was the moon. That's illusion, fear, anxiety. Next to that is the Five of Cups, loss, grief, regret. Also, that's moving on. I feel like the universe is telling you it's time to move on from this situation. I feel like the court is going to be the deciding factor here. Um, Hold on a minute. It's more. Uh oh. I got to get rid of my earrings. One fell out. Okay. Okay, let me go to the court here. What about the court? Okay, okay. So for what I see right here, what everything you just told me is exactly how it plays out. Like you know this person, you know the deception, you know that this is not going to be. It feels like that easy. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Yes, he shows up as a magician, kind of a trickster. Okay, what's under the magician? Temperance. Okay. So the message here is for you to have balance, moderation, and patience. Okay. Um, was there a third party involved in this situation? Okay. Because it looks like you're moving on, new beginnings. Okay. Yeah, Ace of Cups, like compassion, spiritual healing. Okay. Okay, because I saw the card of third party. Okay. I think that you should ask for the relocation. I really feel like that the relocation, this is gonna, I know you don't want to, we may not want to hear this right now, but I think that the relocation is going to lead to a new relationship, because I have the card of the lovers here, which is going to put you into a state of celebration. After having gone through this tower, you're finally going to go to the Six of Wands, which is victory. Okay, so I think that if you wait on the relocation, I feel like that you will lose it, that you'll be stuck. It does feel like more, it leans more like my feelings, emotions, from what I can feel energy wise, it leans more towards the court would be your better case decision. Okay. And I feel like I almost feel like you don't think you should even make this offer, that you should let the court do it. And if that's what you feel, that's what you should do. Just because they work for you. Oh, that's the phrase I'm supposed to tell you. Just because they work for you, they work for you. Okay. That you pay their bills. Okay. So don't let a manipulation or a push into this. No. And ask for the renewal. Also, if there was abuse, stated, explain, ask that they put in writing. Sorry, guys, this is kind of important. It's really important. Ask that your attorneys put in writing um, that you want a fresh start, that you're moving on from the abuse. Okay. And I feel like this is going to help you tremendously. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, so you're not just stating that you want to move, you're stating why you want to move. You want the fresh start. You want to get past this. Okay. All right. I think that's going to help you tremendously. I really think you're right. It feels like the energy is that you are right about the offer. Okay. Yeah, because I really feel like that would get lost. It would. There's the card of loss. It'll get lost yeah, that's all I'm supposed to do. And then you'll be able to rest. Yes. Yeah. I, that's exactly what I do, Grace. I give people clarification. All right. Bear with me, guys. All right. I think I'm on, is it purple now? Lewis says, I just want my person. Rose wants to know if Tony wants to fix a relationship. I don't know. We'll look. You're not stuck, Grace. You're empowered. Okay. And you're going to be empowered. Let me know how that goes. Shoot me an email. Hi, Lewis. Okay. Let's see. Bear with me, guys. I think Purple gave a donation here. Okay. We did Grace. Oh, shoot. Let me do Lucy Lou. Okay. All right. Hold on. I got too many notes going on here. Let me read Lucy's question. Okay. Thank you, sweet lady Lucy. I appreciate you. Let me read this question. Okay. Okay. You're exactly. Okay, I just saw your picture. Oh, thank you, TB. I'll be right with you. Bear with me. I've got a few donations, but I promise I won't leave you hanging, any of you. Okay, you're exactly what I thought you looked like, Lucy Woo. Yeah, you're how I envisioned. That never happens. I love that. Okay. All right. So that's so funny in a good way. Okay. So let's see what it is. What is the message we need? What is Spirit saying in this case? Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay. I think it's a no. I agree with you. I'll tell you why. Lucy, I think it's a no because the first card that flew out across my laptop was the moon. There's a level of deception there, darkness, things not happening, illusion. Okay. Also, the Three of Cups came out next, and that's celebration, but it could be. Um, Hold on. Third party. It could be three parties. I don't know. But the moon is yeah, because the thing that I'm seeing here, the other cards that came out is the Two of Pentacles. Like you have a lot of priorities, a lot of things at this time. Time management is super important for you right now. You need to prioritize and close out some cycles for some things because you're trying to get to your Nine of Cups. You're at your Nine of Cups. You just continue. You want to make sure that stays the way it stays. You're happy. Yeah, you're heading up and onward. This person mm, headstrong, stubborn, could be deceptive at times, and I'm hearing the words me, 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 me. I hope that helps. Wow. Yeah, no, I would not build a bridge. There's something there. Something's going on. Thank you. Okay, I appreciate you, Lucy. Lucy, donation, Cosmic Zombie, TB. Thank you, TB. Cosmic Zombie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Do you have a question, Cosmic Zombie? You guys are great. Okay, I remember you. I'm trying to. Did I miss Purple too? I think Purple had donated again. Let me double check. I don't want to miss anybody. You guys are fabulous. She did. Okay. How's the energy between Jaqueen and Sophie? Let's see. The energy between Jaqueen and Sophie. Ooh, the energy is not good. You have Eight of Cups energy flying out. This is like walking away. I don't know what that's about. Clarification. Fighting over money, walking away. What else? And passion. Wow. There's a lot of conflict right now. Strength is required. Wow, purple. Okay, so there's a lot of conflict right now between this relationship with money, with passion, with just hanging together. And it feels like the divine is giving you strength. I'll be honest, it doesn't look very positive at this time. Okay. Thank you for the nice comment, Purple. Hi, one of a kind parts. White pages. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. Okay. My apologies. Too many messages at one time. Okay, Kenu, did you hear my message about an energy that you took on? All right. Let me get to the bottom down here. Let me shoot me a message real quick about. Oh, that was Cosmic Zombie. Okay. Hi, David. I got my rose quartz here. Let's see. Grace, we did. Bear with me, guys. There's a lot of you in here tonight. Okay, let's see. Social Rose, hi. C, hello. How's Grace? Hi, Magic. A little bit. David. All right, Lois. I'm getting there, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Almost there. Kino, hi. I haven't forgot you. Okay. All right. Cosmic Zombie, do you have a question? And TB, you'll be after Cosmic Zombie. Okay. Oh, nice. I love that. Okay. I thought you were telling me to get rose quartz. I am good with general. Okay, gotcha, Cosmic Zombie. But I have rose quartz here, so. All right. Father, what do we have for Cosmic Zombie? Chai. I warmed the heater up on the thing. All right, let's see. For Cosmic Zombie. The messages at this time for Cosmic Zombie, please, Father. I need a bigger table. Thank you, Purple. For Cosmic Zombie. For Cosmic Zombie. All right. Got a few cards here. Oh, nice. You have an emperor in your energy, or you may be the emperor in your energy. This is Cosmic Zombie. Okay. You are either balanced or on your way to balance. It's like life is good. Okay. You do show up as the high priestess. So it may be an emperor that is in your energy. Okay, so you're like, okay, I see what it is. Okay, so we've got an emperor, we've got an empress. Okay, so we've got a matched couple, and it's like I feel like you're growing really fast. Don't pay attention to the sex of it. Okay, so it's like you're going from empress to high priestess. Okay, and there's all these plans and things that you're trying to make happen, and they're happening. Money is a consideration, but it's okay. The plans are going forward. What else is going on at this time? You're filling your own cup. There is a lot of male energy or females, flip it around. There's a king of wands. You've got a king of wands. You've got an emperor. You have a page of wands. Somebody, and you have a king of cups. I feel like you're surrounded by a lot of male energy or masculine energy. You could turn it around if you needed to. Some of the energy is good, some is bad. It's like you're discerning at this time who and what you want to hang out with. You're not you don't lack for choices is what I'm hearing, but at a certain point you were highly depleted, and now it's like you came back from that is what it was. You came back from all that, and you're like in your power is what it feels like, and you're moving forward rapidly. It's like you don't ever want to go back to this empty cup process where you felt like you lost everything and you had nothing left and you fought to the very end. So it's like you've totally made a shift in your mindset. You put away the nine of swords. You were willing to forgive and move on, not for them but for you. Okay, and what else? What else do we have for cosmic at this time? Highest and best advice at this time. You do get justice. You can be pretty stern at times. The suggestion is sometimes you would get more flies with honey than vinegar. The King of Pentacles is predominant in your energy. There's a lot of male or female energy depending on which way it goes. In your energy, I feel like you have a personality that's dynamic that attracts these things, but you have a lot of focuses, and it's like you have so many focuses. It's like you need to focus to get your focus. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Uh, and I feel like you're going uphill. You're making progress. Sometimes you can't see it, but I think progress is fixing to pick up here really fast here with this chariot. It's like I, I feel you write your own rules. I don't know why I feel that, but I feel like you write your own rules. This is really beautiful energy, and it's yeah. Anything else? Judgment in a good way. Facing your truths. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Wow, interesting. Okay. There is definitely a ton of energy. There actually, it feels like there's so much energy in and around you that at times that you just simply need the quiet in order to return to center. Does that make sense? Okay. Hold on a minute. It is rose quartz is a lovely stone. No, rose, I haven't gotten there yet. Social rose, purple flowers. Okay, that's okay. Thank you. I don't read the notes. You okay, cosmic zombie. Okay, so cosmic zombie. I don't read the notes when I'm reading because I don't want it to influence what I have to tell you. But cosmic zombie wrote, I am a girl in a heavily male dominated job, maybe. Okay, absolutely. Okay, perfect. Very much. I'm responsible for a lot at my job, and is partially leadership I never asked for. Yes, I believe that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. There's a lot of energy, and there's a lot of attention and energy around you. You pretty much have a smorgasbord of options. It's like you can pick, and it's not. It's don't take this wrong. You're attractive, but you have a. It's more than your looks. It's they like how smart you are, and that like you're no nonsense. Okay, so it's like uh, you're not, you're attractive and all of those things, but you're not like girly for the position you're in. They have a great deal of respect for you. So there is a lot of energy, and I feel like some of this energy could be interfering with your life in general. So maybe to set some boundaries. You do. I can feel it. I can see it. I Yeah, you do a good job. And there's a very high level of respect from the people around you. Okay, so but I feel like that respect came from the work that you have done. And self-taught, you self-taught good. The energy feels good. I don't feel any deceptive energy around you or anything. I feel like it's people that know you have their best interests at heart and that are really just happy with the job that you do. Interesting. Oh, I like it. Thank you, Cosmic Zombie. Okay. Uh, bear with me. All right, now I'm on TB. All right, for TB, looking to make some changes. Can I get a general message? Certainly. Let's see what we have for TB at this time, Father. Mhm. Different cards. Okay. I like changing the cards around too. Makes me feel good. And thank you for the donations, guys. You guys are great. Hi, George McLean. How are you this evening? TB and changes, Father. What does TB need to know about the changes at the current time? Thank you, TB. I appreciate your donation. And Renex, Rena, I'll get to you in just a minute. I appreciate you too. What does TB need to know at this time, Father? Current general energy around TB at this time. Wow. Okay. I see that. What else, Father? You're being led by spirit. That's the first thing, TB. You're being led by spirit. This is high priestess energy. Also, I, divinely guided here with this temperance card. I really like it. Okay, so the changes that you're going to want to make. Um, I feel like one of them regards a Queen of Cups. There was something, Seven of Swords energy, like things you didn't see, or things that you didn't want to see about this Queen of Cups, is what I'm getting. Things you didn't want to see about the Queen of Cups, but you saw them nonetheless. Now the world has righted itself. I have a Queen of Wands, a King of Cups, and a King of Wands. For some reason, I feel like this is friendship, but also a possibility for a relationship. Okay. Especially with the King and Queen of Wands, there's serious passion there. But also, there's a need for everybody to get unstuck in the situation. Okay. There's abundance, and there's more abundance coming in. But anything else? I heard you're right where you're supposed to be. You survived a tower. You closed off a cycle. You went into quietness. Now you're moving out of that. You're pushing forward. You're releasing anxiety. You're doing good. What was under there? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, too. I like it. Hi, Ruby. How's the baby? Hi, year 2026, sweetheart. How are you? Okay. Hi, Serena. Okay, Rena. Hi, Rena. Let's see what Rena asked here. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, George. That's so sweet. Okay. We'll look for you, Debbie Cox. Rena, okay. Does Brandon think of it? What did they think of the conversation earlier? Hi, Amanda. I am well. Okay. General energy in and around Serena regarding her conversation. Whatever it did, it okay. Okay, I have three messages I heard right off the bat. Number one, it shifted the wheel. It shifted the direction your luck is going. If your luck was going good, it's going to go bad. If it was going bad, it's going to go good. It feels like it shifted, like it evened the playing field. Okay. The other message I had, oh, 10 of Cups, it did even the playing field. The other message I had was moving towards calmer waters. Okay. And oh, there was walking away energy. This person has deception. You made a right decision. You may not see it right this minute. And then the message here for you is to lay this burden down. Okay, that there's more of an emperor type energy coming in the future with this chariot, and you'll be able to make plans. But for now, be happy with this loving yourself energy. Okay, stand up for yourself, protect yourself. There is a need and a necessity. This person is kind of a trickster. Okay, um, they're used to this stuff, they kind of feed off of it, so be careful with them. All right, that is what I have for you. And that was for Serena. Woo! Hi, George. Hi, Straight Queen. I just was bragging to somebody today about you being straight. I love it. All right. Have we gotten all the donations at this point? And that'll give me a chance to get a sip of my chai and drink. Oh, perfect. All right. Purple flowers in the near future. Let's see. I knew that was coming, Natalie. Temperance. Okay, so your near future is divinely led, purple flowers. There's an important need to stay into balance. You're waiting for ships to come in to focus. Put your focus on what you're waiting to come in. You're given strength and justice. Things will flow right. You have your guard up a little bit, but that's okay to be expected. You will go into victory, okay? There's a need to make plans, all right? But these are good plans. These are the plans of like abundance, fruition, making changes, feeling like living again. Beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. I hope that helps. Okay. The one with the four people near Pueblo. Or is there another one? I hope I'm not. Antibiotics. Oh, he's hiding under the bed resting. Oh, cool. Yes, when it's toxic, it doesn't. A lot of times, it just doesn't get any better, guys. Okay. TB, I feel like the energy around you getting another job is good. It feels like you're going to be able to let that burden go again pretty soon, walk into victory with it. There's a need to make some plans, TB. You're the emperor. Wow, 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 that's terrible. Hi, Neon, back up. Okay, wow, I'm so glad you missed it. What do we have for Debbie Cox at this time? The topic tonight is spiritual awakening and anything you want to ask. I'm also open if you have a question for me. I bet it was. It felt bad. I try not to listen to the news. It's like the lady that's kidnapped. I asked God what happened to her, and I saw a picture, and I know better. I know better. I know not to do that. I mean, because I've done it, and it's just instantaneous. Somebody asked me Hold on. Okay, bear with me. Debbie, thank you. I lost track. I live in Colorado, Aurora, Colorado, David. Okay. And I love it here. But it is so freaking cold right now. It is beyond cold here. It's cold for Debbie Cox. Let's see what we have for Debbie Cox at this time. Very important to listen to your intuition. Okay, why do I? Okay, I feel like there's a need for everybody to just kind of fall back and let things kind of chill. For Debbie, what do we have for Debbie? Highest and best advice for Debbie at this time, Father. Okay, Debbie, it's kind of weird. It looks like your energy is a little bit of everywhere right this minute. Like moving 1 minute, not moving 1 minute, conflict 1 minute, not conflict 1 minute. We're focusing on loss 1 minute, not focusing on loss 1 minute. The message here is for you to really just what I just said, everybody to just back up and let things rest for a minute. There's temperance here, and this is you moving to calmer waters, feeling passion for your life, celebrating your life, recognizing the past, but recognizing the past, but being past the past is what it feels like. Having stability on your own, knowing that you are set. Now you're working on the things that you have passion for in life. You are going forward. Focus on what you've accomplished, not what you are not accomplishing at this time. Continue to focus on the positive. It will grow. These things take time. It didn't break overnight. It's not going to get fixed overnight. You will be okay. There was a lot of toxicity there with the devil, but you're good. What is falling out here? Lord help me. The star. Look how appropriate. The star fell out, Debbie. Keep going. Keep going. The star will win. The light will win. I like it. I can see where things are everywhere, but I can also see where you're holding your own, and you'll persevere. You'll get there. Thank you, Purple, for the donation. Bear with me, guys. I do the donations, and then I fit as many of you in as I possibly can for the free ones. I appreciate you. Oh, give me a second here. Whew, I'm gonna light my Palo Santo. I've been going for a minute. And Natalie told me it was time to reset, refresh, all those things. You're welcome, Debbie. Lucy, you are exactly the person I pictured. That very self really ever happens for me. Excuse me. I welcome New Zealand. Good. It's progress. I can see it. Thank you, George McLean, you wonderful person. Hi, Zara from New Zealand. Ruby Tuesday. I heard a voice in my house. Must have been spirit. It could have been. What is my favorite card in tarot? The Hierophant. I don't know why. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. I like the Star. I like the Fool. Thanks for asking. Oh, wow. Okay. Do I need New Zealand woolen products? I do have Venmo. It's in my description, TB. Thank you. All right. David says it's negative 21 today with a wind chill hitting negative 30. Oh, Miss Summertime. Okay, so yes, I was feeling it. I had my gloves on. I had my jacket on. I had the headphones on, the Halo ones that God gave me for my birthday, and I was, yeah, and I was taking pictures. You'll see them later on the live or whatever. Oh, let me catch up on the notes. Some people wrote some things. I would freeze to death there. I Okay, so God pulled you out of that fire. Yes, that is Jacksonville, one of our regulars. I love him. He's so sweet. How are you doing, Jacksonville? Please tell me you are warm enough. Okay, let's see. Neon. We'll look neon and see what could happen. Cosmic says, I imagine it's super cold. My friend is in Minnesota. I heard about her weather all the time. And then my auntie is in South Dakota. I went to South Dakota. Thank you. I'm drawn to the mountains in your shorts. The mountains are gorgeous. I love the mountains. I love it here. Okay. Purple said, what is coming towards me in my love life? I don't think I answered that one. Let's see what is coming towards Purple in her love life. Oh, we're being guided towards, oh, the Hermetic deck. My friend gave me this. Oh, I might mail you a deck, Cowboy Thursday. I got your address. I'll send you mine. I haven't forgotten you. I feel so good. It was the weather. Oh my goodness. See what happens when I get out in nature? You guys are in it for it. You're in for it. All right. What do we? Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. That was Purple. You said what's coming towards me in my love life. Well, I can tell you. A King of Wands. Okay. This King of Wands is a prince of the chariot of fire. So he's got some passion. Oh, he's coming in fast too. Okay, so here's the King of Wands. This person has passion. Okay, that's what's coming in. It feels like you just got rid of an emperor, the son of the morning, that didn't go so well, that required a lot of hard work. Okay. Um, you got a couple opportunities. King of Wands, King of Swords. One's going to be like more businessy, and the other's going to be more passionate. They're both coming in. I'm trying to see within 6 months. With 6 to 8 months. I like it. That's what I see for you, Purple. I hope it helps. That was pretty clear. I was not expecting that. But you show up as a Queen of Cups, as a loving, nurturing, kind, considerate, sweet person. I like that. Let's see. Thank you from New Zealand. You guys are fabulous. New Zealand woolen products. I bet that comes in handy. Jacksonville, are you warm enough? Warm-hearted greetings from Germany. Wow, love energy here. Oh, thank you, Alex. Wow, welcome. We're glad you're here. Hi, Egyptian famous. I feel the same, Ruby. Purple collects love. I love that Ruby collects love. Wow. Hi, Unique Angel. Welcome. Hi, Betty Bolter. Wow. You live. Oh, wait. Cosmic Zombie, you're from Pensacola? Do I know you? Hold on a minute. Okay, wait. I live in Jacksonville, but you're from Pensacola. Do I know you, Cosmic Zombie? Wow. Okay. Is Jacksonville is Jacksonville in are you in Jacksonville? Is Jacksonville in Jacksonville, Florida? You guys are messing me up. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. Okay, I'm on Alex. Okay, welcome. Jacksonville is 6 hours from Pensacola. I know that, but I'm from Pensacola. Do I know you? I know the energy in the collective is cool. Do I know you? 2626 in the chat. Is that like yes? Hello, David, my maid from across the ditch. David's in Canada, right? Okay, I know. Shoot me an email. I want to know if I know you. I'm from Pensacola, Florida. I grew up there. That's so funny. Oh, this makes me think of that CIA program where the CIA guy wants to get close to the woman shipping. So he wears the Taylor Swift shirt. Never mind. Okay, skip it. Okay. Laura says, am I going to a job? Let's see. Let's see. Is Laura going to a job? We hope so. Is Laura going to a job? Yes, you are. You're going to be a star. Okay, so in the past, don't worry about the past. Okay, the message is don't worry about the past. You're showing up as a star. So yeah, that's a pretty great card. I would say you're going to a job. Oh, you do have a reading scheduled with me soon. Did you just book it today? Hi, Neon. Okay, I haven't forgotten you, Neon. I apologize. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Laura, I'd say you're going to a job. Showing up as the star is pretty good. All right. Okay. Thank you, Natalie. You're sweet. What is coming towards Neon back up at the end of February? Oh, your luck is going to change. Wow. I did not expect that. Straight Queen, give me a minute. I'll pull a card for you. I'm so glad you opened up to your family, your dad. That's great. Okay. Can turn over. Okay. Nah, that's easy enough. Okay. Okay, so I see you like moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune comes in at the end of the month, around this end of this month. So your luck is going to change. You feel like you were stuck in something. You weren't stuck. You were in a pause, okay? You were just kind of paused, hanging out. Now you're moving into this King of Pentacles energy. This is King of Pentacles energy is like you're feeding your soul. You're nurturing yourself. You're fine. You're going to keep on moving in this direction. Things are going to get better and better. You're going to be like, is this my luck? Is this mine? And it is, yes, because it's not because you've done anything. You've worked. You've done the work, is what it feels like. You've listened to the internal. You've listened to the messages. You've paid attention. You stopped fighting. You moved to calmer waters. It feels like you made a life shift, and as a result, now your life is changing. Let's see, Jacksonville, of course. Are you warm enough? It's so cold here, Jacksonville. Okay, I'll look for you, TB. Oh, Straight Queen. Let me pull Straight Queen real quick because I'm so proud of you, Straight Queen. Anything for Straight Queen, Father? You're getting over heartbreak, okay? You're putting heartbreak behind, Straight Queen. You're the Empress, okay? It's like, oh yeah, and you're finding your passion and you're celebrating, okay? Like you're celebrating life. I feel like this card is your parents and you, like celebrating, okay? We're finally on the right page, putting that work in there, escaping that tower and that non-good relationship. Looking for your ships to come in, but in a better way. Straight Queen, I love it. Okay, I'm so glad you're warm, Jacksonville. Okay, let's see. TB, guidance on love. Do I see blocks? Let's get a different deck for TB. Guidance on, well, no, I want to do this one. Guidance on love for TB. Do I see blocks? Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm so proud of you. Guidance for TB. Do I see on love? Or the blocks? Guidance on love. else, please, Father. All right, TB, there are no blocks. Okay, in the past, I feel like hugs and air kisses. You do see you, straight queen. You're welcome, Jacksonville. Okay, so TB, what I'm feeling here is number one, you show up as the star in this reading. Okay, and God is giving you the strength, and there's some fast moving energy around you too. You're finally showing up. I mean, you're the star, but you're with the energy of the fool. Like you're moving forward and everything, but I feel like you're slightly cautious. In the past, there was a lot of loss. Like you didn't pick good people, honestly. You picked just mean people with that had cruel intentions, and they were immature energies, and there was loss. There was a lot of loss, but I feel like somebody took you out of this, an emperor. Okay, an emperor took you out of this to some form of stability, to like making plans for your future, to coming into victory, to being able to let your guard down. So you've been given the strength by the divine, the star power by the divine, and the happiness, the joy, the bliss. So it's all coming in, it's all coming back to me now is a song I'm hearing. Darling Lisa, are you in my chat thinking that song? It's all coming back to me now. It's like all the things that you lost are coming back, and you're listening to the guidance. You're being led, guided. Yeah, I like it. It's beautiful. Thank you very much for the donation. Highly favored. What does it look like if I take a leap of faith to move for highly favored? I don't know. Let me shuffle and see. Send you some summer vibes? Yes, I would. You need summer vibes. I was just, man, I'm so sorry for bragging, but I was just basking in it. I just was like standing out there. Okay. I do think you'll meet an emperor, TV. I think that you have to move a lot of things out of your way, okay, in order for that emperor to come. But I think that you're on that path and you are making that progress. Okay, highly favored. What does it look like if you take a leap of faith to move? Oh, got this deck over here. Ace of Pentacles. It looks like you would worry about money a little bit. The dark side of the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like you also there. It feels like there would be a King of Wands, somebody in your energy that would not be happy that you moved. But this isn't really about them, is it? This is more about you filling your own cup. You could do this, but I'm not so sure if the money is going to be enough. If there's a need to face the truth on all fronts about this, okay? There's a lot of energy mixed into this Seven of Wands energy, having to defend yourself or something. The message I'm getting is that it could easily become a tower to feel, to be, to use discernment, to be wise, very wise. All right, that is what I have for you there. Okay, I there's a ton of wind here, Stray Queen. Are you kidding? Let's see. Purple says, "How do you guys feel about sharing love in a difficult, political, and divided world?" I'll tell you, I think we need love more than ever now because our world is falling apart, and love is probably the only thing that's going to put it back together at this point. David said, um, I bet it's like like I'm not just because I'm on a YouTube channel does not make me rich by any stretch. I still I'm like everybody else. All right, for CE, what do we have for CE? You asked so nicely. Highly favored. I do feel that you can pull it off if you really want to make it happen. It's going to be tight though. For CE, please, Father. For CE. Just be loved, yes. Ace of Pentacles, CE. So you coming in the money, you having done the work. There's a B above it. Okay, so like there's flowers. It's like you're coming. You're good, CE. Okay. Oh, the dark side of the High Priestess. I don't know about that. Don't go to the dark side. Okay. Being a little off balance. Okay. Go back to the kid like energy. Okay. All right. Your advice here is it feels like something threw you off path for a minute, kind of emptied your cups out, depleted you a little bit, threw you off balance with the Six of Cups in a negative way. Also, the High Priestess in the dark. So, like, yeah, maybe that looks good. No, it doesn't. Okay, so the focus here is on abundance coming in. I see flowers, the bee, and a clear sky. It's beautiful. Go back to the childlike energy. It's where you produce better. You're more temperate. There's when you're off, when you don't, when you're not tempered, things go down the drain, and you need temperance. And temperance comes when you are like having that fun. Okay, that was an interesting read. Wow. All right. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Excuse. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Straight Queen, for sending David Sunshine. Um, I was on point. Haha. David strutted out, all cool and way underdressed. Yes, that's funny. Cosmic Zombie said the world as a whole is in a rough space. I can say with as divided as they want us to feel, I've seen more coming together in the sense at the time. I want to address that, Cosmic Zombie. I can I see it too. I don't just see it here on my channel. I see it. I see it with movie stars, actors, industries that are opening up to make space for people that are hungry, that are uh, all of those things, that are stressed and people are being more receptive. It's not, it, when we started uh, locking people up and threatening them and taking away their freedoms, uh, other people noticed, and then other people stepped up in love. Those people standing out there in the streets protesting the things that are going on in our country, that's love. They're doing that with love. And, and that's how we should operate. God said love is the greatest thing of all, right? Faith, hope, and love. And that's what I do. I promote peace and love. And if you help me and then you help somebody and I help somebody and we keep helping each other, yeah, we will get ahead of it. Just because bad people decide to do bad things does not mean that we cannot fight back, that we cannot have integrity and love and kindness and generosity of heart and stand up for those that cannot protect themselves. Absolutely not. That's what we need to do, and that's why we promote peace and love in the country. And I will continue to do it. I figure I got another, hopefully, 20 good years. But I'm just one person, and so that's why we have this channel. If I'm one person and you're one person and we're all one person doing one little thing, we'll make a big difference. A big difference. All right, let me catch up here. I do see people coming together in unity. And if you start watching the commercials, it's more about being aligned, being calibrated, new age doctors, new age healing. It's a new world. The world has decided we're not going to take it anymore. That's pretty much what it feels like. We're not going to take it anymore. We're going to stand up for the injustices. We're going to fight. We're going to do the things that are right and necessary to live with integrity in our world and live with honor and treat people with love and respect. It's the bare minimum that we can do. Why wouldn't it not do that? And no, as far as the politics, I'm not into it. I don't really want to be into it. I know that's a bad statement. Please don't blow my email up. But what I will tell you is that when we start taking personal freedoms away and hurting people in the streets and it affects other people's lives, it's just wrong. It's wrong, period. People have lost their lives over this stuff, and it is wrong. And it makes me sad for the state of our country. So what do? We fight back. We share peace and love, and we do it. I do it with Zell. All right, let's get back to the reading. CE, did I give you a card? I don't even know anymore. I think I did, but I'm not sure. Let's see if there's news for Jacksonville in the next 3 days. Did I do Jacksonville yet? Oh, that's so sad. That's terrible. Natalie, as a portal can be good or bad, Ruby, but Natalie, feel free to answer that. I'm sorry. I should let Natalie answer that. She's in training. Yes. Will I be able to clear all debts of my father from India? Let me see. 369. Debts of the father from India. Will he be able to clear them? Yes, 5 of Cups on the good side. 5 of Cups on the good side. Yes. And yeah, it is wrong, honestly. All right, for Jacksonville, any good news in the next 3 days? Walking into something new, something with passion. Leaving one thing, going into another thing with passion. Anything else? Being guided by God. Oh, I love that. Okay. Let's see. TB says, I feel the urge to move. What's the energy around this? You could do it. It's chariot energy. My question to you is, are you moving because you're dissatisfied right now? Are you moving? I love sourdough bread. I want to do sourdough, but I'm not good at it. Are you moving because you just think that it would be a means to an end? That's the question. Um, you're welcome, Jacksonville. Keep me, keep me in the know. Hi, Con. Corey, are you still in here? I feel bad. Let me see who's still in here, guys. It's been a busy little chat. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of you in there still. Okay. David, D, Jackson, Con, Ruby, TB, Zara, Amanda. Okay. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Those are the ones we can see. Okay. Let's see. What's the energy around my current career for Cora Johnson? For Cone. Energy around the current career. What is the energy around the current career, Father, for Cone? You're fine. The Empress, the daughter of the mighty ones. Yeah, I think you're perfect on the career thing. You want to live closer to the water? That's cool. All right. Okay, sorry. I got distracted for a minute there. You're welcome, Cor. Okay. What is the dark side of the high priestess? Uh, oh, I got you, TB. The dark side of the high priestess would be like, oh, okay. You know what I think the dark side of the high priestess would be? Okay, let's say, well, this is a good example. Let's say you're an intuitive, okay? So, the dark side of the high priestess would be like, I know I can find out what he's thinking. I'll just tap in. That would be the dark side, okay? Because you can't do that, okay? I mean, I do general energy, stuff like that. I can see what's coming up in the future, but the dark side would be using it or going something like, I hope Rowdy Hitman's not in there right now, or saying something like, I need the lottery numbers for tonight. Did I answer your question, CE? I don't know if I answered your question. Or is there another question? Is my question, I guess. Anyway, yes, people ask me the lottery numbers frequently. And if I can't give them to myself, why should I give them to you? No, I mean, I have bought, I have had God tell me, the universe, whatever, to buy a lottery ticket. And I had bought it and it won $500. It won something like I was standing at the counter and I heard spirit source the divine said buy that one ticket and I was like what. I know that doesn't sound like a good story but it's true and I bought the one ticket and I was going with my mom and dad. We were going to go gamble in Biloxi and the what happened, I went out and I scratched the ticket and I said, I think I won $500. And my mom was like, let me see that ticket. And I had won. I bought one ticket at a 7-Eleven convenience store. And the woman even said, you just want the one ticket? And I said, yes, ma'am, just the one. So that was pretty funny. It was a good day, good memory with my mom. I miss her. Wish I was buying her chicken livers again and with all that ketchup, Mom. Just ketchup fiend. I can't say anything though. You guys are amazing. I feel very blessed. If you've been in my chat and I have not answered your question, please feel free to ask. I will do my very best to get you an answer. Um, and purple flowers, you're right. There is light and dark and everything. And if you're walking in the light, there are a lot of people that will not like you. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. You said you're living in the middle of a portal thing. Wait, I guess living in the middle of a portal, things are going to change in my life. I'll be honest. There's a bar that I think I swear there's a portal in the middle of that pool table. Because when I go in that bar, is that what they call it? Black pudding. That's so funny. I love the chicken livers. I'm not so, the gizzards are tough. But when I go in that, there's a bar I used to go into, and every time I go in that bar, God would catch me and tell me to give messages to people. I swear there was a portal right there on the pool table. Oh, it happens, Amanda. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so Jenna, the one that just commented, you said, hi, my name is Gina. I want to know on my birthday party, my friend blew breeze behind my back by saying something from that time I lost interest in my life. going out dressing well before I isolated. Okay, so my question to you, Jenna, is why did you allow that person to take your power away? I hope you win big, as Captain Reed says. Okay. Why did you let that person take your power away? You let them turn you into a sad, depressed person that did not want to get dressed and isolated, became a hermit, right? Do you think they care? Probably not. If they do care, they might be caring in a good way and a bad way, okay? But here's the thing. Oh, my candle is so dark I couldn't see it. What you've done, okay. Okay, but now but you're saying is like you lost interest in everything, right? So it's time to take your interest back, take your life back, take your power back. Highest and best advice for Gina at this time. Yeah, quit focusing on what's happened and go forward. Go forward like with passion for the things you want. Win, not whine. Absolutely, okay? Um, just because someone says or does something and it's not cool does not mean that they get to take everything away from you. Even if you didn't know it from before, people can be mean, cruel, and don't let somebody do that. Go more towards victory, right? Victory is staying in your power, not allowing somebody to throw you off your game over that. And trust me, I know how to be thrown off my game. But here's the thing. We have control over how we react. We do not have control over a lot of things, but we have control over that. So, you know, kind of balance everything out and say, yep, this happened, but I'm not going to let it affect my life that way. I'm going to live my life and I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to let this person take my happiness. Taking your power back, yeah. Well, there's a thing on YouTube, on TED Talk. It says you stand in the bathroom and you pretend like you're Superwoman, like before a job interview. No, I'm standing in my power. You just quit worrying. You know who you are. You're like, you don't have any power to hurt me. I rebuke you in the name of the Most High. You know. Purple Flower says, know yourself, Jenna. Focus on your accomplishments, not backstand. Yeah, like just don't be part of it. Don't participate, like I will not let this be part of my world. I don't have to, I have a friend we're having a fight today and they want to fight. And I was like, I don't want to fight. I just don't want to fight with you. And I'm like, I don't even care. I mean, I want you to see my point of view. It'd be great. But if you don't see my point of view, I don't think there's anything I can say to make you see it. And I'm not going to waste my energy on that. I'm not going to waste my effort on that. I am going to, now I'm going to be me, unequivocally me. Yes. Yes, because okay, so here's the thing. When you okay, so we've all had experience with little kids. So when little kids want attention, they want attention no matter what. Okay? And they do ridiculous things, And adults are the same way. So, it's like a fire. A fire needs oxygen, okay? So if you don't give the fire any oxygen or give it any air to go forwards, then the fire dies, which is a very good thing sometimes. And that's the same principle, just like with little kids, they don't care what kind of attention they get, just as long as they get attention. And if somebody's doing something to direct you off your path and off of your focus, and it's not for your highest and best use, and it's negative and detrimental, you have to look at that and go, is this for my highest and best use? Does this belong in my life? Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, you know. That's kind of where that goes. All right, my beautiful friends. Hi, Amanda. I hope you win. I've been going on here for almost 2 hours now, and it's been a long day. And I'm going to go make some more member videos. I am doing a member series. My mom used to say that. Ruby, my mom used to say that. Thank you so much for all of you. You are beautiful, kind, wonderful people. I appreciate you more than you know. And I will see you probably tomorrow, I'm sure. I'm gonna go make some videos and 11:11. I'm signing out on my mom's number. You guys have a great night. I love you. Please go share the peace and the love, and let's make this world a better place. Good night, and thank you, beautiful, wonderful moderators. I love y'all. Thank you. Yes, I'm looking forward to it too. Bye.